Okay, good morning. It's World Bee Day. Here's the swarm that that arrived yesterday, and I've just spoken to Jonathan, who shares an apiary with me, and it's very interesting. I mean, this lot are really going for it at the moment. He's checked his hives this morning, and I checked mine yesterday, and it's not a swarm from us. So this is a swarm that has just appeared. I seem to remember there was a film, I can't remember what it was called, and in it somebody says, build it and they will come. I think it's something about a baseball pitch or something. But anyway, one of the strange things is once you're a beekeeper, swarms do tend to actually arrive with you. I think they like the smell of old beekeeping equipment and so on. It's happened to me many times. Anyway, Jonathan spotted back here, and we think this is possibly it was a feral colony that swarmed and arrived with us. But yesterday there were so many bees, I was convinced there was a second colony. Anyway, Jonathan was having a look this morning and noticed that there were a lot of, sorry, a bit of pruning here to get in, that there is a huge colony, or there is a swarm of bees sitting here on the ground. Now, I'm videoing this really for anybody who's never taken a swarm before. What do you do? Now, what I've done, I've got a box here which I'm actually going to put on top of them and see if I can get them to go up into it. So here we go. Here's a box. It's just the top. It's a polynuke. It's a nice convenient size. There's no base, so I'm just going to put it over the top of it very gently. Oops, you'll see in a minute what I've done. So I'll just put that over the top there. There we are. I've just laid it on top. Already some of the bees seem to be going upwards. One of the nice things about bees is that they tend to go upwards, and if you look, already a few bees are showing interest in coming upwards. So although they don't seem to be terribly interested in getting themselves off the ground, and obviously thank goodness yesterday was a nice warm night, I shall leave them there until later in the day. I shall pop back and see how they've done. So they should actually go upwards into that box. That's the plan anyway, so we'll just get that on there a little bit. There we are. So I've just done that, and they will naturally go upwards into the box, and that will save them. And let's face it, this is World Bee Day, so we should try to do everything we can to save bees, even if they're mine. And you'll notice actually on this box here I've got the word bait. Bait boxes are very useful. But there we are. So one swarm arrived yesterday unbidden, and they're in. As you can see, we'll have a quick look inside. I do apologise to my viewers for the slight bumping around. I'm not using a thing called a Steadicam. So you can see a lot of bees already on the box here. This is a lot of bees in here, so let's actually have a look. Oh yes, nice big load of bees, and they're already on. I've got some fresh frames of brood in wax in there, plus some really old nasty ones. Bees like nasty old wax. I can't recommend it for health purposes, but as you know, I'm a great believer in exchanging as much wax as we can every year. But this old hive here, it's going to earn its keep through doing absolutely nothing. But yes, you need to just keep a bait box around, and again, look, all these bees here, they're doing really well. So I shall reassemble this, just go and check over a couple of nukes to see if there's any queens hatched, and we'll get back to work. And as Jack Wilford said to me yesterday when I posted a video of this swarm arriving, free bees, and that's very true. Obviously I'll need to check them against any disease issues, and after they've done a couple of cycles of brood rearing, and then I'll put another couple of boxes out as bait boxes, perhaps down there. But one of the nice things about this apiary, and we're very lucky, is that we're very sheltered, and we're surrounded by a lot of bushes and trees and things, and it seems to act as a natural barrier. Bees tend to sort of fly into them and immediately cluster, so if we do get caught out with a swarm, they tend to actually hit the trees and stop. But we have caught a number of swarms here on occasions, our own, and now definitely coming from somewhere else. So I suspect these are from either a feral colony or it could be a commercial keeper somewhere in the area. And that's it. Anyway, I hope you enjoy that, and we'll catch you later on. Just enjoy the sound of these bees flying.